The other day, I was watching a video called The Fourth Turning, and it talks about how history, humanity, and society repeat itself in 80-year blocks. Every 20 years is a different point in time. The first 20 years is called the high, the second 20 years is called the awakening, the third 20 years is the unraveling, and in the fourth 20 years is called the crisis. The first turning occurred after World War One, the victory of World War Two, I believe, actually. And in this turning, there was like economic prosperity. A lot of things were invented. The world was going a lot smoother. In the second turning, it I'm pretty sure the first turning ended with the assassination of JFK 20 years after the war. The second turning is when people started to rise up. There was more people going against what we knew, and it ended with Reagan's second election, I believe. And I think during this period, there was the gay rights movement, women's movement, the Black Lives movement, all for people to rise up from what they considered the status quo. During the third turning, it was the unraveling, in which events like 9/11 happened, Afghanistan war, and the housing crash. The turning ended with the housing crash of 2008, and a lot of people started to learn about what status quo is and like what was really important to them, and this is why it was called the unraveling. And now we are in the fourth turning, the turning of crisis, where COVID-19 existed, where so much political divide, so many people are fighting for something because we're just in a time of crisis, and it'll probably not end until 2027. And this is important because there is so much divide and so much kind of hatred in this world, and you never know what's going to happen. We might enter a war at any moment now, and you should just cherish the people that you love and enjoy the time you have, because you never know what will happen next. I'm making this video to address this because I think this is an important thing to know about these turning cycles, because it really seems like we're in a time of crisis and nobody knows what may happen in the future. One day we might be fine, and then the next day the draft will begin in the US. And then this is where people get to really know each other and know what they care about. You never know what's important to you until you lose it. So I guess I'm saying to cherish it all while you still can.